Hi, my name is Amira and I'm an account specialist at Easy Digital. Today we'll learn about depreciation, something that sounds complicated but is actually pretty straightforward once you understand it. By the end of this video, you'll know what depreciation is, how to calculate it, and how to record it in your accounts and your CT600. So let's get started. What is depreciation? Depreciation is an accounting treatment that reduces the value of an asset in your company's accounts over its useful life. Think of it like this. When you buy a computer for £1,200, it doesn't stay worth £1,200 forever. It loses value each year as it gets older and wears out. Depreciation helps you spread the cost of the asset over the years you use it. This matches the expense to the revenue you generate using that asset, giving you a true picture of your company's profitability. Calculating depreciation. Before we calculate anything, you need three pieces of information. One, the original cost, the price you paid when you bought it. Secondly, the useful life, how many years you expect to use the asset. And lastly, the salvage value, what it's worth at the end of its life, which is often zero. Let me show you with a real example using the straight line method. So the worked example, year one. You buy a computer for £1,200. It has a useful life of 3 years and zero salvage value. So here's the calculation. The depreciation charge would be your £1,200 minus zero, divided by 3 years, and that gives you £400 per year. The remaining asset value would be £1,200 minus £400, which leaves you with £800. Therefore, in your accounts, in your profit and loss statement, enter £400 under other expenses in the depreciation and amortization section. Within your balance sheet, enter £800 in fixed assets. Now on your CT600, remember, depreciation is a disallowable expense for tax purposes. Go to CT600 sections, switch on box 100 and enter the £400 depreciation charge in box 100, HMRC. Don't worry, you can claim capital allowances instead, which give you tax deductions for your fixed assets. Year 2 and beyond. In your second year, you continue with the same £400 depreciation charge. Your asset value becomes £400, that's last year's, £800 minus this year's £400 depreciation. You record it exactly the same way. £400 in profit and loss, £400 remain in value in fixed assets, and £400 as a disallowable expense in the CT600. By year 3, the asset is fully depreciated to zero. Now, the reducing balance method. The straight line method isn't your only option. You can also use the reducing balance method. This applies a fixed percentage each year to the remaining value. For example, with a 30% reducing balance rate on that £1,200 computer, year 1, £1,200 times 30% equals £360 depreciation, leaving £840. Year 2, £840 times 30% equals £252 depreciation, leaving £588. Year 3, £588 times 30% equals £176 depreciation, and so on. With this method, depreciation is higher in the early years and gradually decreases. Different assets suit different methods. Choose what makes sense for your business. You'd still record it in your accounts and CT600 the same way as before. Key takeaways: depreciation spreads the cost of an asset over its useful life to match expenses with revenues. You need the original cost, useful life, and salvage value to calculate it. Record depreciation in profit and loss under depreciation and amortization, and update the asset value in your balance sheet. Depreciation is disallowable for tax. Add it back in box 100 of your CT600, but claim capital allowances instead. Choose between straight line method for consistent charges or reduce in balance for higher early depreciation. Got questions about depreciation? Drop them in the comments below. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more business and accounting tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.